If you're like me and you've ever struggled making your own sourdough starter, go ahead and ask someone that you know that has one. I'm gonna ask my friend Kylee over here. Kylee has offered to share some of her start with me. So Kylee, can you tell me about it?
Of course. So my start was recently fed. It's been in the fridge, so the fermentation process has been slow. It hasn't quite peaked. So when I give this to you, maybe leave it out overnight and then feed it.
That is perfect. I love it when it's ready to use. Kylee, what do you feed your starter?
I feed my starter with all-purpose flour. Usually I'll keep 50 grams of starter, add 100 grams of flour, and 100 grams of room temperature filtered water.
I love that. Does your starter have a name?
I don't have a name for my starter.
Kylee!
I know, I feel like it's the cool thing to do.
This is our mission.
Leave a comment below letting me know what you think I should name my starter.
So Kylee is gonna be sharing her starter with me, and so there's just a couple things that I need so that I can receive it. First, I need some sort of condiment container. I love these because they're little, you don't need that much starter, and so this has a lid with it as well, and a small skinny spatula. And I'll have a link to these in the description below.
All right, Angela, we don't need to share a lot of sourdough starter, so I'm just gonna fill up this little condiment container. You're gonna wanna move it to a much bigger container as it ferments on your counter because it's gonna blow the lid off of this little guy.
Perfect. Oh, it's so pillowy. You can definitely tell it's starting to rise, huh?
Yep, the fermentation process isn't quite done yet. That's why it's still a little bit sticky.
Beautiful.
That should be about all you need.
Thanks, Kylee.
Of course.
I'm so excited to use this starter in my next bake. And if you're unsure of how to make sourdough yourself, go ahead and check out this video and I can walk you through it.